Damn. Yeah, you ever seen an older man hot? And like if you go a hot younger man, cool. But a hot older guy, that'll make you. I'll change your oil.
That is going harder. Yeah, it's going off. Yeah.
I met one in Switzerland.
And everyone's hot in Switzerland.
And he 75, runs a security company. He was a fucking
75
badass.
and hot?
That's what I mean.
Super sexy. Martin, shout out.
Martin, that's
he runs all these people. He was armed everywhere we went. You know, nobody carries weapons in Switzerland anywhere.
I don't think anyone has them.
No one has a weapon. The cops don't even have weapons. He was a badass. There was a moment we had my last night where I was like, I'm gonna fucking miss this guy. Like, I'm into this guy.
Did you give him the old PUS?
I didn't, but you know what? I would have.
You should have.
I've considered going back there. And he's the hottest 75-year-old. I'll show you photos.
He runs.
It was his attitude. He was very like James Bond-ish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have guesses, but I'm curious how old each of y'all have fucked before. The oldest.
I've done I think my oldest has been like late 40s.
Nice.
Yeah.
37.
Yeah.
37? That was mine for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fun
I
age.
actually had multiple different, they were all 37. It's great. It's
Really?
like a 27 club. It's a good
go to
thing.
a yard house with your dick out.
The 37.
Yard house?
37 club, man.
But the 37 club.
Yeah.
Did they have anything in common?
No, they were all from different cities and everything.
Wow.
What's up? Yeah, mine was a doctor, and I didn't know that she was still married. Problem.
One time I was hooking up with this girl. She was old, and she's like, I'm not going to tell you how old I am. But then one day she texted me and was like, oh, what are you up to? I was like, oh, I'm about to go film some. What are you up to? She's like, oh, I'm eating lunch. And I looked at the time, and it was 11:05 a.m. And I was like, this lady is old. You know how old you got to be to eat lunch at 11 a.m.?
That's an old time.
The birds got crust in their eyes. You eating lunch before street sweeping?
That's why I had coffee.
Facts.
11 a.m.?
11 a.m. is like, let me have a cappuccino.
Oh, yeah.
She got up at 5, so that's her lunchtime.
Yoga and her
I get up at 5. I eat lunch at 11. I get it.
Some girls are crazy and they just get up mad early. What's the oldest you've gone? I'm curious.
When I was younger, I dated older guys, but
I guess the biggest gap then maybe is a better question.
when I was 20, guys in their 40s, but since I've gotten older, like I haven't dated anybody older than me or had sex with anybody older than me in probably 15 years.
So
good for you.
I suppose I win this one.
Yeah. What is that?
But I would fuck Martin.
Fuck Martin.
Can you please fuck Martin?
I kind of want to plan a ski trip to Switzerland and go with him.
I'll go with you and then we can both fuck Martin.
I don't know if I want to share Martin my first experience. My second experience, maybe you can come in on like day 3 of the
so
trip.
hot, he only goes by his first name. He doesn't even have a last name.
Fucking, he
That's
was
big
badass.
cock energy.
Why would you need a last name?
Matt, how old are you?
26.
26.
Oldest was 56.
56.
30 piece.
Why are you making that sound so old? I'm 50.
I know. I'm saying.
sounded like
Saying
Joey.
compared to me, baby.
So how was it? Phenomenal?
56.
Age like
It was pretty cool. I think it was pretty cool. I think 50 was a lot better.
If a man described my pussy as pretty cool. It's like a 3rd grade art project. That's pretty cool.
It's cool. It's pretty cool.
56.
So
where did you meet her?
Yeah, where did you meet her? Bingo night?
Red Robin?
She was actually.
Oh, no.
I don't want to give. You know what's crazy? It was in Switzerland.
Wow.
It was in Switzerland. I just
Martin's
remember.
Yeah, but 56 in
People
Switzerland
age
is like
better
42.
there. I'm telling you.
So this woman was. I don't want to like. I don't know. Someone on the internet will figure out who it is. She was like the CMO at a really big company.
What does Switzerland have? What are Switzerland brands?
She was American. She was just there.
They got fucking Haagen-Dazs.
Dude.
What the hell is
Lynch chocolate?
What the hell's a CMO?
So,
An STD?
Central Marketing Officer. It's
right.
like the top.
Damn, I did not expect you to know that quick.
I no.
I forget you were a full-blown. What did you go to school for again?
Business.
Science?
Marketing and finance. Anyways, so
Flex.
Switzerland, that's where like 90% of my living family lives is in
For real?
Switzerland.
That makes sense.
They got
How many
Nestle,
people are in
they got
Switzerland for real?
Rolex, but it was like 8 million. It's the size of fucking Minnesota.
The women
But
there, bad.
banging. Yes. And I guess she was American, but she was the CMO of a very, very large car manufacturer.
Ford.
Fiat. S.
It wasn't an American.
Saab.
The company.
Saab. Is it Saab?
The company wasn't American. So I'll give y'all 3 more guesses.
Toyota.
I'll give y'all 3 more guesses. And if
Volvo. I got it.
Fiat.
it has nothing to do with Switzerland,
Oh.
okay?
Okay.
2 more guesses and then I'll spill the beans.
Lime scooter.
Tesla.
You piped
Elon Musk?
You fucked Elon Musk?
What are foreign cars? Oh, Alfonso. That's one, right?
What?
Nah.
That's a chain of
No,
BMW or
Alfonso
something.
Rivera. Oh, I got it. Lexus.
All
Texas.
That was the closest you got. But
Lexus,
anyway,
Texas. How does she not have her own car?
Alexis
Texas, and a Lexus.
and a Texas.
That sounds like something
That
that'd
should
be
be,
in one of
yeah,
your
that should be in
songs.
your lyric.
I mean, I got the hey Alexa, how many bitches can we fit in the Tesla?
Yeah, she should have been in that.
Bars.
God damn. So what was the
sorry,
company?
so you met
don't
her
wanna say?
in Switzerland.
Yep, at my show because this like rich dude that I met on a plane. You know when you're on a plane and you end up just start talking to some guy and they're so cool.
Recently. I was showing this dude a home.
It makes you so happy when they're actually really cool. So it was this guy, and we reconnected a year later when I was in Switzerland because he ran some business there, and he brought his homegirl and other dude. And the dude that he was with was trying to fuck my friend that is pretty Baby No Money, trying to fuck Baby No Money.
Good.
Really hard, but Baby No Money is like kind of awkward and like didn't really know how to react to this older gay man coming at him.
So the woman you met, the dude on the plane,
It's like a
and then
reverse
you met.
Mario episode.
How did you meet the lady?
He brought her to my show.
He brought her to the
And
show.
she was the
Okay.
56-year-old?
Yeah, I've
Was
already
she hot?
I've already given out enough. She was hot. I've already given out enough information now that
Right.
people in the comments will know.
Okay, but it was good.
Boston, fire. Yeah,
I love it.
it was
Did
dope.
she need to
Did you
put like Ben
guys-
Gay on before she went into action?
God.
Oh, Michael.
How about Lisa can't answer that because I could. You tell him. I don't gotta explain.
No, she didn't. She
Yeah.
didn't do any of that.
Yeah,
She's
they don't need
sexual.
to.
You
Yeah.
know,
I love it.
women
you
are.
just hot potato it to Lisa. You're like, you know this stuff.
Was that I don't want to have to explain it on her
If a
behalf.
woman is
What's
still
going on?
sexual at that age, she's incredibly sexual. She's harnessed that power and she wants to share it with a younger man because he's harnessing that same power. Their energy is kind of, his vibration
They're
is so
airdropping
unique,
horniness.
right? She,
Very much
so hers was as well.
Let me ask you this: at what point? And I know this is different for all females, but I'm not asking you to talk on behalf of females. I'm just asking you for your own personal experience. Did you feel like your sexual energy go up at any point, or do you feel like your sexual energy was sort of like the same 20 to now, or did you feel any like
there a
undulations at all?
I think my sexual energy changed a lot leaving the business. And that was
Yeah.
something that I wanted to see because my entire life was consumed with sex, whether it was shooting scenes
Right.
or going into strip clubs. And like, it was just such a wild time. You know, I had security on the road. If I met a guy at a club, my security would walk him up to my room, time him like I could fuck any random dude I want.
him?
Yeah, he'd say, we're checking on you in 3 hours and I'm dragging you out of this room. Because
Oh, I thought you meant he had like a stop.
I thought he had 17 minutes.
Yeah. thought it was
I
like
just
7
didn't want
minutes in
anybody
heaven type
staying
shit.
over, overstaying there. Well, these guys could have murdered me, right?
3 hours
So, like,
is
you know, having the
a long
security
time.
get him in the lobby of the hotel, give him the talk.
What-
you know,
what
you're
would
gonna
the-
fuck her. It's gonna be great, and then you're gonna leave, and she's probably never gonna talk to you again. Get that through.
God, I need
So that
somebody
was
like
my
that.
life. So I think like stopping that and then having to go out and find my own sex was very different for me. And that wasn't until my late 40s where the first time where I was like, oh, I have to go out and meet people. And it's not just coming to me. It's not just like every night I'm on stage. I would just look at my roadie and my security dudes and I'd be like, that guy right there. That's the guy I'm fucking tonight. Like it was
You're
just,
saying it doesn't come to you. You look like that. You walk around New York City. It does not come to you.
it's just different. It comes to me, but then I just could grab it. Right now I have to actually communicate. I didn't have to communicate
back
before.
then you were on
My
some Drake
security
shit.
dude would just walk
Yeah.
over and be like, she
Do it
wants
with
to
the
fuck
Jerry
you
curl.
tonight. Are you good?
Did any-
Call out of work, whatever you might be doing after this, you know, and you'll get your time with her. And that would be it. I would not talk to the guy until he showed up at my hotel.
Damn, it was like open table.
Boom.
Respect. Hell yeah.
So I had to change that whole like, oh, it's not just gonna be I walk into a venue and be like, look at 300 dudes, be like, that's the guy I want. Now it's like I actually have to communicate.
Did you ever have moments where you picked a dude and the guy was like, I'm good? Like, no, I'm okay? Because no, right? There's no way if
No,
Lisa
because
Ann
I could
picked-
pick up their vibe. when
I
they-
understand.
They
Yeah,
were
yeah.
watching me on stage.
What's like the weirdest shit people would bring you at like signings or the AVN? Like a labia?
Deer meat. I had a guy bring me a big thing of deer meat at a club, which you know.
I'm curious who's gotten weirder then. Give me some more.
Oh yeah, you get weird shit all the
yeah,
time
I get weird
too.
shit all the time. Yeah.
You
Please,
get
this is
weird
great.
shit. I had a guy
Deer meat
mail
is
me
crazy.
his semen.
Sorry.
That's
That was us.
that's rough.
Very
That's-
full
Mike B.
Ziploc bag.
I did it.
Really
That's
put a
rough.
lot of effort into
What type?
it.
What did he mail it in? Ziploc.
Ziplocs.
That's
And
not
then
cool.
Alcohol?
You at least got to put into a Tupperware. I mean, be a gentleman. You're just going to do a Ziploc? Like a freezer bag? This ain't a popsicle, bitch.
Yeah, we need something classy. You need
Yeah.
vacuum
What,
sealed.
it's like a wooden box with,
put
with
it-
a skeleton key?
Like a jam jar with the little
of course,
picnic
like
basket top.
flowers, perfume,
That's all right.
jewelry.
What about lightning bugs?
Oh, this isn't shit, bro. I guess it's sometimes for signing, but okay. I had a woman give me her She got breast implants and then took them out and gave those to me.
I gotta go.
I got those. I mean,
still have them?
no, I do not have them. I do not have them.
I want to put them on my mantle. That's
I
fucking
think I
fire.
threw them in the
Put
crowd at
in
the
my
next
shoes
show.
like Dr.
Yeah.
Scholl's.
And that.
They were probably spent if they came out though. No cush left.
Yeah.
Not even.
I signed a Quran more than once.
Damn.
Birth certificates a few times.
I've signed a DUI before. That was tight.
That's lit.
That was recently. I signed a DUI. I've
the
had people get
weirdest
my
things.
signature tattooed on them
That makes
after.
me so nervous. I've done it a couple times. That makes me so. 'Cause
With
they
the
go,
tattoo?
we're gonna tattoo, and I go, oh my god.
Oh,
I
I'm
get
like, I don't fuck-
so
yeah, I hope I don't fuck it
fucking
up.
nervous.
The tattoo
Yeah.
shit, I've done a lot of that. I had a neck one recently.
No,
damn.
I probably
Upper
couldn't
neck.
do it. That
Yeah.
makes me so nervous.
I had a guy
I
had
did it.
a
I was
full
so
photo
funny.
of me, his entire chest,
Tattoo?
and it was so good. It was a box cover
That guy
picture.
better not ever go to jail. People are gonna be like,
I
that's
said the same
Pornhub
thing.
Premium.
I took you know what? I was in Cleveland, Ohio. I took a Polaroid, which I still have from like 1995 in this
Could
like
you
scrapbook.
imagine?
And I said, Daryl,
Bro.
don't ever fucking be on America's Most Wanted or any shit like that.
Imagine
Because
that
it was
dude
my
pulls
dirty
up to
Western
jail like
box
this.
cover. And it was,
Bro, yeah, if he's
It's
in,
like,
if
hey,
he's
Daryl,
in,
what you covering up?
and by the way, the club didn't want to let him in. He was proud when he showed up and he showed it to everybody and it freaked them out.
Bro,
Body
honestly,
shot or
I
just
think-
face?
It was no whole body from a box
I
cover.
think he
like-
would make
whole
money. He would
body?
make a lot of money in
Whole
jail or
Oh, do you want to get a peek?
a lot of free cigarettes in jail because he could just whip it
Oh,
out.
Yeah,
People could jerk
pot of
off.
ramen noodles.
Oh yeah, I'll trade
The guys
you
would jerk
some
off on him
tits
like
for
crazy
some
with
tips.
that.
Yeah.
I'd jerk off to
Can you
it.
imagine?
I could do that.
Do you think there's anyone
I could do it.
that has a tattoo of you? I guess it probably
Quite
is
a
pretty
few
pretty
tattoos of
rare.
me.
But do you have anybody
that
that
are
has-
currently in jail and someone's jerking off to it is my question.
Well, you know, I
The
do
answer
get a
is
lot of
yes.
fan mail from jail, though I don't answer it.
Fan
I
mail
could
from
put that out
jail?
there on a site and find out.
Because I guess people can really jerk off to anything. Theo Vaughn told me a story about how he knew someone who would draw a picture of a vagina on a piece of paper,
Dude,
and he would sell it, and then people would buy it and jerk off to it.
I could do that.
growing
Well,
up,
I mean, when he was in like middle
could
school,
do
but
that.
yeah.
growing up, my sister had this book, and I was like maybe 10, but it had animated like the signs of becoming a woman. And there was a girl in there with drawn tits, and boy, I think about her
Yeah.
from time to time.
Yeah.
I could jerk off with a Lego. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
But it was an animated thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't have access to it or the internet at this point, so I looked at it. I knew what page it was on. I like bookmarked it. I'd be in the bathroom, but
First Google search I ever hit looking for porn was I typed in hot boobs.
mine was boobs.com.
That's
Really?
so
You went up
funny.
me with hot boobs. What was your first porn site or first porn search? Mine was boobs.com, and it exists.
Mine was just porn. I think I just typed in porn.
You ever
Smart.
been so horny?
I
you
didn't
type
know what I
porn
don't think I
in
knew what it
porn
was
search?
yet. I don't think I'd ever heard that word.
Hot
Yeah.
boobs is funny.
Hot boobs.
That sounds like a website that like 14-year-olds would just make in the
Yeah,
basement.
man.
Hot boobs.
Yeah, man.
That's
Damn.
wild.
So you got breast implants as a gift? Any other weird shit?
Well, the
Elk
Quran
meat or the deer meat is crazy.
Somebody recently forged me a katana made out of gold.
Wow.
That's not weird. That's just badass as fuck. Yeah. This guy he actually won that show, the Forge and Fire, and he had given me something way back in the day. I brought him to a show and everything, and he showed up to my show a couple months ago with a goddamn giant golden katana with like purple. It was sexy.
That's
I signed
so
a photo of
sick.
a dude who was in jail. They bought tickets together before he was in jail. Then he got sent to jail. So the friend was like, yo, we brought him in spirit. I was like, he dead? He's like, no. He's just in jail. I was like, word. And I signed his face. It's pretty
Wow.
cool. Then they
That's
like
pretty
showed it to him in jail. Like they went and visited him. We're like, dude, look, you were at the show.
That's lit.
What did you do with the deer meat?
I
Frozen?
think I gave it to the store where I was signing. Cause like, you know, you're on the road, like you don't
Oh,
have a
right, yeah, you can't bring
refrigerator, but it was just
meat.
it was an offering. And you know, it's different being a woman doing this as a man. Like you don't want to hurt a man's ego. So anything that he brings you, you have to kind of accept with
You have
like,
to
okay,
act
this
like,
meant
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
to him
Oh,
to give this to me.
Anybody. If they give me a friendship bracelet, I'm putting it on.
Yeah, you're not
Wearing
gonna
it. Yeah.
exactly.
Because they
But then
have
when
to-
you walk in the back, you tell your people like, "What the fuck am I gonna do with this deer meat?"
Yeah. I always
But when he
appreciate
offers it to you, you're like, "Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you for the deer meat."
Because they went out of their way. They
Yeah,
grabbed a
exactly.
thing. They
That's
drove
what
with it.
their
Motherfucker had
offering
deer
was.
meat in the passenger seat. Cop pulls him over like, what is that? You on some Ted Bundy shit? He's like, it's just deer meat for a porn star. I swear, officer. So the fact that people, like even people bring me like sour Skittles, because I love Skittles.
Yeah.
They'll bring it to shows. I'm like, that's so nice that you stopped at a CVS and thought of me. Like that
I get
is the
good
little
and
stuff.
plenty.
That's cute.
Yeah, good
Like
and plenty.
here, I'll walk out of this show with probably 100 boxes
Literally.
of good and plenty.
I
know,
Good
it's-
and plenty. That's your
it's
thing.
like-
Podcast fans are the
It's
best
like
fans in the world because they
go-to.
listen and they hold on to that. They'll
Yep.
be like, I heard you
Yeah.
say when you were with the episode of Young Grave, you like good and plenty. Here's 14 of them and some deer meat.
And
Yeah.
people
Also
my
think they're
dick's
really
out.
gross too. So
I
They
love
bring
it.
me gravy packets, man. That's so original. They just bring me gravy packets. And
Oh man. Well, don't you throw a whole chicken out of your show? You still do
I
that?
used to throw the chicken. the
That's
full
so funny on your riders rotisserie chicken.
chicken. Yeah, I used to throw
Can
out
you
a
imagine
rotisserie chicken.
paying for a ticket and then be like, "How was the gravy concert?" It was awesome. I got hit with a 2-piece in my fucking face.
There's
Well,
been-
imagine the
been
next
one
morning
time-
you wake up and you got chicken in your ear.
There has been one time that I domed somebody, but almost every time. I mean,
Wait, dumb somebody what way?
Threw like hit him in the
I
head.
hit him in the head with a chicken, with a full chicken. Yeah. But also once I'm in Boston,
Yeah.
we were talking about Boston earlier. So I was talking to someone about Boston earlier, and I literally like Tom Brady'd. It was a 3-level venue, and I Tom Brady'd it, dude. It was insane. I threw this fucking chicken.
You
and this
surprised
dude caught
yourself.
it on the top balcony, and there's got to be a video somewhere. It was insane.
He caught it?
Usually I would just like break him up and like feed him, but yeah, this dude, I
is
threw it
so
all the way
funny.
up and he caught it.
Anything
It was
you
so
throw off
risky.
Stage, people are just hyped for it. But I went out at Baby No Money show a couple years ago, and you just want to start throwing shit. I had a beanie and a hat, and I was just throwing it in the crowd. I was like,
Yeah.
I like that beanie.
Right.
My glasses.
A t-shirt gun, anything that's
Something
thrown.
about it.
Dude, I will throw a baby down a well just to get a t-shirt at a fucking NBA game. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
about
and
a
they come
t-shirt.
out with the shooters,
Yeah,
right? The
they
thing.
come out with
Triple
I'll do
XL t-shirt.
anything to
Nobody's
get it.
wearing that.
I'll use it for a cum rag, maybe. I don't even care about it.
Shoot me
But
out of a
just to
t-shirt
get
can.
it, just to get it.
Would you
yeah.
feel just like important?
So I used to do this thing that I had to stop where I would at the very end I would wear a bathrobe. I do it in the show still, but I don't do the bathrobe part. I'd wear a bathrobe. I would like leave the stage and come back in a bathrobe
Yeah.
with a bunch of roses and give out roses to all the girls in the crowd.
Cute.
And then at the
I didn't
end,
do that.
I would take off the bathrobe and throw it in the crowd. And then these two large women one time got in a really aggressive fight, and there was blood everywhere. It was like,
Over the
Oh my
roses?
God.
Oh, they thought they were like bachelors.
Over the robe.
I threw the robe.
Oh my God,
and-
they
and
wanted your robe that
They both
bad.
grabbed
I should.
half of it, and they were fighting over it. And I was like, all right, I'm not doing that.
That's like a biblical story, dude.
Wow.
That's insane.
Yeah.
wild. Yeah.
That could get ugly.
Do you
Over
ever
your
crowd
robe,
surf?
like they loved it that much.
And it was like a robe from Target. It was on
Doesn't
my
matter.
rider.
They were
so it was
also
like,
being
yeah.
competitive.
Target.
It was a
Yeah.
competitive thing. Like this bitch, I'm stronger than you. I'm gonna fuck it. This robe.
Wow.
It's wild.
They wanted to
Question,
fucking rub
Matt,
their
do you
vagina.
crowd
on
surf
that.
ever? Because you're a big dude.
I used to crowd surf all the
Dude,
time.
if I was in
Early
the front
shows.
row and I was drunk or on shrooms or anything, and I saw you coming at me, I think I would just start praying. I'd be like, Jesus, it's my time.
Yeah. I start reading the Quran.
I used to never. I used to never. I mean, so
It looks
I used to
fun.
crowd surf at every show, and then I don't know, just a moment happened. I actually broke my hand while crowd surfing in New Zealand. Just it wasn't, and I wasn't.
That
Sentence
alone
is
is
great, yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
That is rap in a nutshell.
Here's the thing: is I got
Which hand? Could you still jerk off?
it's this hand. It's kind of fucked up. My fingers messed up. But no, I was jerking off and wiping my ass with my left hand for a while.
Damn, ambidextrous.
It was the
dog.
first show of my New Zealand tour that was, oh God, it was brutal. But anyways, it wasn't even from falling. I never once got dropped. Probably like
crowd's very
100,
supportive of that.
150 times I crowd surfed. I mean, obviously when I jump in, I'm aiming for like the place with the most like
You ever
college
seen those
dudes.
videos where the people do get dropped? Like it's a small like SoundCloud rapper and they like dive and the people are like, man, we like you, but not like that.
It's a really bad one for 6'9". It's insane, man.
Really?
Y'all should go look that up.
Damn.
But yeah, man, I broke my hand pretty bad because someone just like swung their arm and hit it.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, it was really
It's
bad.
true. It's not like they're
That
trying to be
had
out of
to
intent. They're just
hurt.
excited.
Yeah, it was like an accident, but I haven't crowd surfed in a while, and I did like actually once since then, and I have a lot more female fans now who are
you're
older
gonna grab
and,
your balls
and
your dick right
hornier,
away.
and they
Yeah, yeah.
all exactly they
Yeah.
all
Or
grab
now grab your
Yeah.
mouth and
Which
start
would be
kissing you.
cool
Like,
in
there's so many
thought.
things I can imagine.
they grab my little
grab
my
I'd have
parts.
that dick out in a second. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You decided to crowd surf on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, respect. I'd be impressed.